Good everybody, I hope you're well. To everybody that made it to the Sydney event on the weekend, thank you so much for your time. I absolutely love you all. Thank you for making an event that I've been looking forward to for a long time truly, deeply special. Not only did you guys all get it in the end, not only could we go through and do those live scans and actually find some cracking trades, and have you noticed a number of those have gone on to very strong profits. Of course, I wasn't actually placing trades because I was focused on the weekend event, but I mean, you look at Aon, look at Pivex, and I can't remember what the absolutely perfect setup was that we used the Fibonacci boosters on the Sunday. If you can remember, please send it through because I want to have a look. It's just slipped my mind, and so for some reason it's out of the watch list. Like I can't remember what it was, but look, it was an absolutely amazing event. You can hear my voice is cactus. That's because, well, those of you that were there know that I don't think I left much energy that wasn't delivered on stage. So thank you again. It was an absolutely amazing time. And guys, we got Brisbane coming up, not this weekend, the weekend after. We're in the high 30s now, so filling up very quickly. I'd absolutely love you to come along. I'm pretty sure that not a single person at the Sydney event was left with any dissatisfaction. You all seem to enjoy yourself as much as what I did. So thank you so much for everybody in Sydney. Let's have a look at the markets. Right, Bitcoin, well, what's it doing? Not a great deal. Just had a bit of a spike just go through now. A couple of things to note as we did pull back into the old highs as our low point of 34% pull back. We didn't quite get to the low of this low. So 9,084. This one was 91.1. So a little bit higher. Technically, yes, it's a higher low. If you look at the weekly here, we've over 3 days of the week, very little movement right now. It didn't break the low of this bullish candle, so it's still relevant for the time being. What we tend to see is, after big candles, we'll see a pullback. Well, we saw that. Then after the candles start to get a bit smaller and start to consolidate again, we often see the market continue on. I am liking what I'm seeing here. It could change. It could go lower, and there's no doubt about that in my mind. There's definitely still potential for a further move, bearish-wise, but for the time being, I mean, look, for the time being, it's creeping. It's creeping higher, and it wouldn't surprise me to see it continue to do that through the next couple of days. Let's look at the midterm timeframes here because I did draw this level in just a moment ago. Of course, from the weekend, really not a great deal of activity. Some spikes, some moves, some binging and banging, but no conviction. We do look like the sellers are starting to lose the battle on this 4-hour time frame. We did spike up, but look how quick this happened. A quick whoosh. Doesn't really mean too much to me at all. I want to see what goes on from here. I mean, we moved up, what, $100 and something, and straight back down right now. So not telling me too much just yet, but we're starting to see a little bit more bullish sentiment start to sneak in there on Bitcoin. On Ethereum, well, no surprises. It's kind of sticking similar to what Bitcoin looks like at the moment. Have a look through here. Let's see if this level, because it's not broken like Bitcoin. I wouldn't be... Look, to be honest with you, it's not a level that I'm really that excited about at the moment. A, there's not 3 tests, and B, you know, it needs to do more than what it's done so far. Of course, if it does break up through there, though, if there was a third test with some higher lows, I might consider that. It just needs to do a fair bit more before I'm too bullish there. Of course, on the EOS, it's very flat. Has been, look at this, for the last 4 days. 1, 2, 3, today's the 4th. We've literally seen no movement. Look how close those open and closes have been together. We haven't seen that for a very long time. It's not the most bullish of charts on the weekly here either. There's not a great deal of interest that I have on EOS at the moment, long or short. Stellar Lumen's also very sideways again throughout the year. You know, I mean, it's done stuff all really. You know, we've gone from sort of 7.2 to what, 15, something around those sorts of figures, but just with really hideous trends. Nothing tradable really for me this year. And look at how the candle, look at it through here. It's still relatively smooth, and then the candles start to change the way they look. For some reason, we're spiking up, we're spiking down. Let's have a look at that in the 2-hour here. Look at the candles that we've got. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm not sure why that's occurring now, but I am sure that I'm not interested in trading it. XRP against Bitcoin. Well, against the dollar here. I'll have a look here. We've come down to the test those 2 levels of support. If we were to break up through here, we'd have a nice higher low, a very clear higher low. Let's have a look here. Is there any consolidation going on through here? Not really, no. I'm still long XRP BTC, locked in profit. I'll take you to that in just a minute. Litecoin. Again, very average, very sideways. Not a great deal going on, but a clear higher low if we were to push on. Nothing more to say there. Bitcoin Cash is starting to move. Would I be looking to trade it right now? No. Got to get above that level. Got to get above that level. We have the potential for a higher low, higher high, and Bitcoin Cash might lead the market out if we are to see the move continue to the upside, which wouldn't surprise me at all. Nothing there for me right now, though. As you can see, Binance ticking along, having a bit of a decent day, 2.24%. I say decent because that is decent considering what we've seen movement-wise over the last sort of week or so. Not a great deal really to trade there, Tron. Of zero interest to me at all. And finally, Cardano. Look, there's no doubt in my mind that there is a consolidation going on here. It just doesn't have a level that represents anything of value to me as a trader, trading breakout strategies. But across the top 10, we are seeing opportunities crop up left, right, and centre. There have been some good moves. I'm just going to have a look at XRP here. This was the trade that went out on Market View and in the community, as a matter of fact, last Friday before the course. Got one-to-one pretty quick, pulled back pretty hard, stop move from there to there, just a cradle trade, you know. Now my stop is up here. Still got some room with that higher high. It doesn't look too bad. It looks a little bit confused. Look, to be honest, apart from when it first moved, it's not really had too much conviction, and it's been quite messy. So we'll see how we go. Of course, we might see opportunities start to present themselves in this cradle zone, not for which I would be taking right now. Why? Divergence on these highs as MACD as price makes a higher high, MACD makes a lower high. That being said, a higher low here. Yep, I'll trail my stop loss up again. I've locked in a couple of percent there, and I shall continue to keep an eye on that. Let's have a look at Populous from the weekend, guys. Very stoked. James putting the call out there. Let me have a look at that one. Breakout beauty, pullback beauty. Everything's going beautifully well. BAT as well, another one here on the 16 hour. That wasn't from the weekend, was watching that today, and KNC's pulled back. But right now, guys, it is a time to be patient. If you haven't got yourself booked in for Brisbane or Melbourne, get yourself along, because I tell you what, once we've edited some of these snippets and bits and pieces, the last spots are going to go very, very, very quickly. If you're in the community and you want to ask anyone what it was like, or across Facebook, just do it. I'm not going to tell you. You take it from someone else. You've got to get their view. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing those of you that are coming in Brizzy in 2 weekends' time. I am back. I am ready, and although my voice sounds all weird, I am very motivated to get back into these markets. Pleasure working with you as always. Bye for now.